Alright, this is for the MPE 750. I'm going to assume if you can't get to this point, you should not be putting one of these together. The main goal of this video is to show how you should have your stuff ready to go. If you're not this organized, you should not be building one of these motors. Not even close. Things you want to make sure of. Make sure for your oil pump that you have your keyway that goes in the balancing shaft. Make sure everything is properly washed. You don't want a bunch of oil and grit and dirt and dust. Make sure everything is clean. Coat the steel components in a little WD-40 or something appropriate to keep the rust off. But like I say, try to lay everything out so that you're ready to put this sucker back together. You're not going to have any problems. Gaskets and so forth I have in a box. I don't know where that is right now, but I put all my gaskets and such in a box. And I need a head gasket still, but that's all I need. And that's the only other thing I want to add to this video is for your crank mains. Use red bearings. If you want to plastic gauge it, go right ahead. Waste of time. Just do your mains with reds. I like to go with yellows for the connecting rods because you typically want a smaller oil clearance on your connecting rods, but they do tend to spin rod bearings, so I'm not going to say don't go all reds, but because I did that on my last engine, it worked fine. But on this one, I'm going yellows on the connecting and reds on the mains. So try to have everything organized. It's very important. You can see I have all my bearings, I have my mains, connecting rods here, balancing shaft here, 3-bond is ready to go. All my connecting bolts here, you'll notice I had to buy one with washers, plunger, everything here. The front end of the motor, the seal, the new water pump shaft and intermediate gear to go with the FST balancing shaft. You don't have to upgrade this to this balancing shaft. You can just buy the new replacement plastic gear and use the original plastic one, but I don't have that right now, so I'm going with the FST because I have one laying around. But that's it. Next video will be assembling the lower end and getting it just a light torque so that you get the 3-bond set.